Officials say now is the time to prepare as we monitor a tropical storm in the Central Pacific.
The Big Island now under a tropical storm watch as Tropical Storm Hone approaches the state. Let's take a look. We have three distinct systems in the Central Pacific and in the East Pacific that we're keeping an eye on. We have Hurricane Gilma, and we also have another area that could become a tropical depression. But that's far in distance in time. We are going to focus on this, Tropical Storm Hone. It's been a few years since we had a system that actually was born in the Central Pacific, and this barely crossed that line, and then it was labeled a tropical depression, then now a tropical storm. Now, Hone is healthy. What's that mean? It's got a lot of the ingredients that it needs to thrive, including sufficiently warm water temperatures over 80 degrees. It also has a lot of moisture available to work with to produce those thunderstorms, a lot of unstable weather around it. And lastly, and probably most importantly, the wind shear is low, and that means that the winds at the upper levels and the lower levels are conducive for further intensification. That may change, but that may change farther along the forecast. You can see that counterclockwise spin, clear as day. That's a defining factor of a tropical cyclone. The steering of these, and now it self-steers as opposed to just a regular thunderstorm that is not spinning around and is at the mercy of high pressure or low pressure systems. So Tropical Storm Hone is 815 miles east-southeast of Hilo, just over 1,000 miles east of Honolulu at 40 miles per hour, and it is moving at 16 miles per hour. Keep this in mind, 40-mile-per-hour winds around the center. So here's the track. The track keeps it well to the south of the state, with the exception of the southern tip of the Big Island that may be in that cone of uncertainty. But remember how I mentioned the winds around it, center, were 40 miles per hour. These are the projected winds and the times. Look, by the time Saturday afternoon rolls around, that's 65 miles per hour, Sunday 70, Sunday 70, and Monday 70. The threshold for a hurricane is 74 and above, so it's going to flirt between a strong tropical storm or a weak Category 1 hurricane while well south of the islands. Here's another look at the track, and with these situations, we normally would expect track confidence to be high right now. You notice the cone is compressed, and there's a lot of these lines going through this, which means a lot of the forecast modeling agree with each other. So high confidence track as of now. When you start getting towards day 4 and 5, it really starts to expand. And that is normal for these types of situations. So what could happen if it nudges to the north or nudges to the south? If it nudges north over the next several days, that means more islands may get more heavy rain potential. Of course, it would be closer to the state. But what if it nudges south? If it nudges south, then that dries out much of the state with the exception of the Big Island. And that means dry conditions with gusty trade winds. That means the wildfire potential increases. It's not a guarantee, but without that rain from the system, we have dry and windy conditions. So the track where it is right now gives us rain, and it gives us also gusty winds. I think for now, this is the best track that we can get, simply because we need to get some rain from this system. Now the winds, we don't expect tropical storm force winds. The tropical storm force winds are the red circular area you see there. Winds less than tropical storm force, that's in the yellow. But look, it stays well to the south. What we will get, though, as far as our winds, are gusty trade winds. And we're talking winds 50 miles per hour. There are trade winds from the east or the northeast. So at this time, the wind threat is very minimal, but we will and potentially can have stronger and gusty trade winds. That is also an impact and could be an issue with those gusty winds. All right, the rain forecast, 4 to 8 inches for eastern portions of the Big Island. The rest of the state, 2 to 4 inches. This is the short-term radar, future radar. We're talking about rain now. Big Island, you get it first around the early Sunday morning time frame, maybe even Saturday night. And then we're going to go to the long range forecast, and there's a big timestamp so you can see this. Whatever island you live, this is when you can see the heaviest rain. So that is Saturday afternoon for the Hilo side of the Big Island, encroaching into East Maui and Kona. Will advance to Saturday night. Kind of the same situation. It's east of the state, the heaviest rain. And then now we're into Sunday morning where more islands get that rain, but it doesn't look to be intense. Even for the Big Island. The intensity starts to scale back. It wraps around the center of the system. And so this is why I'm saying this track is good, because we're going to get that rain on this track. If this goes further south, we're going to lose our rain and just have dry conditions with gusty winds, which is what we don't want. Eventually, by Monday at noon, the rain starts to scale back, and we have some storm remnants for the rest of the week. All in all, that's really what's happening. We have a likely chance of having a hurricane or a strong tropical storm. Hurricane status can't be ruled out. It's right there, real close. 4 to 8 inches of rain for the Big Island, or eastern portions, 2 to 4 elsewhere, gusty winds to 50 miles per hour, and surf to 10 feet for the east shores.